Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy time to talk travel. And I love talking fun today. Today we are recapping the new survey that's out from Wallet Hub that is ranking the most fun states in America. And I'm a little surprised by the results. Let me first go through kind of recapping who I am, what I do. I'm Desiree Miller. I write about travel and family fun, so this is the perfect category for me. And in fact, I just spent hours this morning perusing all of the websites, trying to book my my sort of end of school trip. I'm a very last minute planner, clearly, because school gets out in less than 4 weeks here. And I have yet to plan my trip. I usually do a big lobster and lighthouse tour up and down the coast. And I think my daughter's a little over that. So I'm thinking, I was looking this morning at booking Hawaii trips because right now airfare deals are fabulous from Atlanta, where I'm based, to Hawaii. So I was looking at that, but I'm also looking at Puerto Rico because they were hit so hard and the tourism really hasn't come back yet. And I think that would be interesting. At any rate, I'm a water baby, so no matter where it is, whatever region, I'm going to be on the coast. So when it comes down to planning fun and what have you, let me just tell you how Wallet Hub came up with their survey. They essentially went through and ranked certain things. They said cost effective. They said to determine the states offering the greatest variety and most cost effective options for enjoyment. So they went by movie theaters, restaurants, nightlife, national parks, coastline, recreation spending per individual, per services per capita. They went down the list. They ranked the 20 most fun states in America, and I will put the link to this. In fact, let me see if I can do that real quick right now. Put the link to the survey in here. Now, if you're watching, don't click on this link yet because I don't want you to know the results until I've shared them with you. But number 20 on this list, Maryland. I'm surprised that wasn't higher. I'm going to just go down the list and hit key stats, and I think it'll be a dead giveaway for the number one state when you hear who has the most theaters per square root of population. They say it's 8.4 times more than the state that had the fewest. So when we're talking movie theaters, Delaware has the fewest. I'm not going to tell you who has the most yet because I don't want to give away the winner for the number one most fun state according to the survey. But I'm going to jump to the next category, restaurants. When they looked at the number of restaurants per square root of population, 4.9536, I don't even know, which it's 7.4 times more than North Dakota. North Dakota had the fewest. So North Dakota is not among the 20 most fun states. Sorry to break it to you, North Dakota. Delaware was also not in those top 20. Imagine. I feel bad for the people of Delaware to mention that. Here's another one. Okay, and then the same state that had the most theaters and the most restaurants also had the most fitness centers. Am I giving this away yet? They had the most per square root of population, and Hawaii had the least. The state that had the most had 8.8 times more. Now, was Hawaii on the list of the top 20? It is not. They're trying to tell us Hawaii's not fun. But again, remember, they based this on the number, they went through key options for enjoyment. So here, let me go to some of the list of, best access to national parks and worst access, highest variety of arts and entertainment and recreation. So they considered a lot of different things when making this choice. But let me just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you the number one at this point because I think you've probably figured it out by now if you've heard most restaurants, most theaters, movie theaters, and most fitness centers. What do you think? California, yay, guys, it's California. California is ranked the number one most fun state in America. I was a little bit surprised by this. Let me ask you this. What state do you think has the most amusement parks? I was wrong. What state has the most amusement parks per square root of population? It's Texas. Texas. I was sure this was Florida. Texas has 20.4 times more than West Virginia, which had the fewest. I didn't even know West Virginia had an amusement park. Sorry. I haven't spent a lot of time in West Virginia. I figured for sure it would be Florida, and if it wasn't Florida, it was going to be California, but it's Texas that has the most amusement parks. And the state that had the highest personal spending on recreation services is Minnesota, which surprised me. The state with the least was Mississippi for recreation services. But I found this really interesting. And I can't wait to see this one. The best access to national parks is Alaska. Isn't that interesting? Highest variety of arts, entertainment, and recreation establishments is Maine. And I'll tell you, I love Maine. When I went there, I can't wait to get back to Maine. Let me just read down the list, okay? And we'll make this a quick one today. But the list of the 20 most fun states in America is, they've got California ranked first, New York as second. What do you think of that? Do you think New York is the most fun? I think if you're into nightlife, it sure is. Nevada's number 3, and again, they've got to be winning on the nightlife. They have to be, right? Florida's number 4. Totally agree with that. I'm a Floridian, so I'm a little bit biased, but to me, Florida has it all. We have the coast, so we have lots of fun on the water, which is free fun. We have, we've got something for everybody. We've got the amusement parks. We have, to me, fun in a city is the ability to go out and walk some trails and not necessarily spend a lot of money. So if you can do all of these things, if you can walk the trails, if you can just enjoy being outside, because again, the definition of fun is different for everyone. I will tell you, I am having the most fun when I am the most relaxed. And I'm the most relaxed when I'm in Florida. I actually looked up the definition of fun online. Let me see if I can peel. But anyways, how to have fun. They literally tell you how to have fun. If you want to have fun, you have to get into the right mindset and embrace every opportunity for a good time. So here's the bottom line. Even if you live in, what state was it that was last? If you're in Delaware or, North Dakota, one of these that didn't rank up there in the top 20, you know what? It really isn't about that. It's about your mindset when you're there. It's about who you're with, in my opinion. And it's about if you can relax and be a little silly. Whether that's having a night out on the town or whether that's walking the trail. I know this weekend I went to North Carolina just on a whim. I needed to get out of town. I didn't have any obligations. So I went over to North Carolina to see some friends and really wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, I know Charlotte's known for banking and this and that. So I was in Charlotte and had a lot of fun. What did we do in Charlotte? I mean, again, hitting a couple shops or what have you, but it was more about the people I was with. And then I went to Raleigh and met up with a friend from college. And Durham is actually where we were. And, I wasn't all that excited about Durham, but I was excited about seeing my friend. And we just walked the trail. We went on the tobacco trail, which was interesting in itself because I'm trying to train for Kilimanjaro. So I really wanted to get out walking and hiking. And we walked the tobacco trail, which you need to Google because we were walking it, my girlfriend and I, 2 gals. And when we pulled up, I've got a little app. I think I told you about this app before that I love so much. It's called All Trails, I believe. All Trails right here. I love this app because no matter where I am, I can pull up, the trail that I'm near and if I'm, where to go and how high it's going to be and how far and what have you. And there are tips. And when I read the review on this, it was bring a weapon because you're going to be walking through the hood. We were like, oh, we should have maybe read this before we started our walk. But we still had fun. We saw wildlife. We saw a snake in the trail. And then we walked our way back down to downtown Durham, the end of the trail. And there was a little mellow mushroom. And we, had some sweet tea and took in the sights. And so again, it's about who you're with, what you're doing. These are great fun states. I'll continue the list. California was number 1. New York was number 2. Nevada number 3, which I'm assuming is Vegas. Florida's number 4. Anywhere in Florida. Come on. Anywhere. Illinois. Chicago, I guess. Washington. Then Texas is 7. Colorado is 8. I totally believe that. I think Colorado is tons of fun. Pennsylvania is 9. That one surprises me a little. Minnesota is 10. And it must be the Mall of America because they rank shopping as really important too. Oregon is 11. 12 is Louisiana. That was a little bit of a shock to me. Ohio is 13. Total surprise there. I'm sorry, Ohio. Your state doesn't strike me as all that fun. Can you tell the bias is coming in? Sorry. Missouri is 14. Wisconsin is 15. Michigan, 16. Arizona is 17. I thought Arizona would be way up in the top 10. North Carolina is 18. South Carolina is 19. And Maryland rounds out the top 20. So there you go. Those are your list of the 20 most fun states. You can read the survey. I put the link in there to see why and how they ranked and what have you. Hopefully that helps you pick a fun place to go. But again, you know what? If you can't go anywhere and you're stuck in a home state and it's North Dakota and it's not ranked, then I can guarantee you, if you have the right mindset, you are going to find fun. So that is it for this week. Next week, I think I'm going to come back with, I have a story. I've been working on loans for flights. So if you want to take a flight and you don't have the cash up front, you can actually take out loans with a lot of the airlines now. Not just like a credit card thing, but you can take out a loan for your travel. Pretty cool. I guess. There's some catches on this. But anyway, we'll talk about that next week. You guys have a great week and happy trails.